My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art painter, and I'm coming to you from my art studio to talk to you about a new, one of my new self-help things that have helped me as an artist, and I hope that they help you as well by sharing them with you. These are some cool stuff that I've been writing along as my career develops and my business has started, flourishing. These are things that have helped me, and I think they're going to help you. I hope. How to deal with perfectionism. Okay, so many people have this problem. I think for the vast majority of people, perfectionism is one of those things that if you want to do anything, you got to remove that. If you ever want to achieve anything, you got to remove that. Of course, you want to achieve a level of perfectionism, but it's not achieved how most people think. It might not be achieved the way you think it will be achieved. See, I remember reading this quote by Dali, don't worry about perfection, you're not gonna, something like that, I don't know, I'm making a free translation. You're not gonna achieve it anyway, so you shouldn't worry about it. And I think what he was talking about, even though when we see his paintings, we're like, oh, perfectionism, right? He was talking about the idea of it. When you have an idea of something, especially something like perfectionism, you're like, let's say you're a painter, right? I'm a painter, so I always talk about stuff like that because I relate to it. Let's say you're a painter and you say, oh, I want to make this painting, but I can't get to it because the size is off, or I don't have the right canvas, or I don't have the right paint, or whatever. I've talked about something similar in other videos. But what happens is that your idea of perfectionism, of how it needs to happen, what it needs to look like, is actually what's holding you back. See, you need quantity to get to quality. And this is a principle that most people don't know. And I'm sharing it with you because it was an eye-opener for me. Once I found out that quantity breeds quality, it blew my mind. And I'll make another video about this later to go more in depth, deeper into it. But for now, think about that one. When you're thinking about, oh, it's not perfect enough, or you don't really even say that. You say, oh, it's not the way I want it to be, or it doesn't look how I envision it. Really, what you're saying is it doesn't match my mind. It's not perfect. It won't. Unless you go at it and you go at it and you go at it. It's like going to the gym and lifting, I don't know, 100 pound weights or whatever, and then saying, oh, my arms don't look the way I wanted them to. Of course they're not going to look the way you want them to. You probably need a year of that, or whatever, I probably need a year of that. Anyways, my name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art painter. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.